to the legs, pushing up on the set. I'm feeling it. Feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel the rage of hell in the sky.
All right, guys, so I had a video planned about this, but I'm just going to be very quick with it. The other one was kind of long with it, so this is going to be short. I'm going to just talk about why Kenji and Yasmina had the best relationship or best chemistry in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. This season was a very proof of that. I saw it. I remember, too. I got a imagery of them in season Camp not Camp Cretaceous, but Camp Cretaceous, Chaos Theory, excuse me. I remember when the show, I'm going to give you a history lesson. When I saw the show, when I first saw Camp Cretaceous years ago, there was two things. Because, of course, when I saw the show, you get your 5. You got your Ben, well, your 6. Ben, Sammy, Yasmine, Kenji, Darius, and Brooklyn. At that time, I knew the world was changing and they were pushing more check boxes, identity politics type of thing, agenda-driven DEIs type of stuff. So I already knew back then they were like going to push this and that and third. So I was like, okay, well, they're going to put Sammy with Yas. And I was right. I said, well, Ben's will be the oddball out. And I said, maybe Kenji would be the oddball out. However, throughout the whole season, we saw chemistry between Kenji and Yasmine to the point I was like, well, maybe, I don't know. Then eventually we saw what happened. Yas and Kenji had a good relationship. They've always had a great relationship. Now, you probably said, well, did you last season? Do you think Ben and them had a good They had a good relationship, too. Not as much as Yas and Kenji. Matter of fact, doing my research before I did this video, there's a lot of scenes with Kenji and Yas, more so than Brooklyn and Kenji. It ramped up towards the end. But there's a lot of scenes with them, too. Sammy was around a lot, too, but there was a lot of scenes with those two. Darius had the most scenes with Ben and Brooklyn, and then Kenji came in. But the most scenes Kenji had was with Yas, Darius, and Brooklyn. Yas was tied or close enough with Darius, and then Brooklyn came afterwards, especially when they got together, if you ask my opinion. But yeah, seeing it throughout this past season and how she was there for him, asked some questions, it was real nice. But it also made me realize, like, he just needs to just not go back to Brooklyn. If we could do a rewrite, I will put Yas with Kenji. We don't know. Yasmine is bisexual, so she can always get with Kenji, but she's not breaking up with Sammy. The reason I'm saying that is because it wouldn't be good on a PR wise to do that, because it's fine if she breaks up with Kenji or Darius to be with Sammy or Brooklyn. That's fine. But it's not fine for the other way around. So, yeah, I know it sucks, but that's kind of how I see the media and television landscape is right now, until that eventually do change. But I doubt that even going to happen, too. Because in real life, I'll tell you a story. My ex, my last one, but the one before that, she told me she left her girlfriend to be with a guy because she was like, she couldn't do it no more. I was like, oh, okay. Well, she said, does that make you upset? I said, no, but just let me know so I can bounce before you go. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm just saying that's more realistic. And that's more realistic from a girl going to a guy or a girl going to a girl. That's very rare, but you don't see that often. But, because the people do experiment in college and stuff like that. But yeah, I just really like their relationship. I like the back and forth, but the chemistry was always there in Camp Cretaceous, and we see it full effect and full throttle a lot this season, to the point where I was like, hey, can y'all just get together so it can heal his wounds a little bit? But Yeah, I mean, like I said, Kenji is slowly but surely becoming the best character in that show if they stick to his guns. Now, like I said in the other video, if y'all haven't seen it, go check my video out. The only way Kenji doesn't become a good character, the best character in the show, if he goes back with Brooklyn. You probably say, well, he should. No, he shouldn't. As a character grows from season 1 of Chaos Theory all the way to whenever they end the show, if he doesn't end up with Brooklyn, he decides, hey, I think it's best for us to go our separate ways because I need to still find myself. I need to still do this and do that. That shows growth in his character. Now, and he also says this, I know Darius loves you and I know you love Darius. Be with him. That's character growth. That makes him a better character to me, to even Darius and Brooklyn. If Darius does it, that makes him a good character too. Doesn't make him the best character because I think Kenji has went through so much that if he does it, it makes him the best character in the show. It just makes him a good character for Darius, because he sees like, yo, I see the error of my ways. Because Darius really didn't do nothing. He just expressed his feelings. That's all. Nothing too like crazy. Which I thought I had a feeling they were going to go that far anyway. But again, it does serve the purpose. Why wait to show us Darius flashback when they could have showed us this last season? So more than likely, she's probably going to end up with Darius. But like I said in my other video, Kenji's going to more likely see her first, and he's going to give the blessing for her to date Darius, and et cetera, et cetera. And then he'll be like, yeah, that's it. So, and you probably say, well, do you want Kenji to end up with Sammy or Yas in a 3? That'd be nice, but I doubt they'll do that too. Still a kid's show at the end of the day. I think, like I said, he'll do that and still find himself as a character. Maybe a fan fiction out there have Sammy, Yas, and all them together like that. But in the real show, I doubt it. So, but as always, guys, like, subscribe, peace, have a Johnson day. That's kind of my thing on Sam and not Sam, but Yasmine and Kenji's relationship. It's not a lot to say on it because, again, it's what ifs type of scenario we're talking now, not actually going to happen, but what if, as always, peace, I'm out.